At the pinnacle of luxurious floor interiors, you'll find pebble flooring. Let me show you the installation of pebble flooring using a colored Deco Aspartic Binder. The current condition of the floor doesn't look very good. Before installing the pebble flooring, you must thoroughly dry any moisture from the base surface. The 3-component paint Epocoat Primer, which consists of a base and a hardener, is a 2-component type. You need to pour all of Part B into Part A and mix them thoroughly for about 2 to 3 minutes. If there is existing paint applied, it is best to dilute the primer and thinner in a 1:1 ratio and apply a thin coat. When applying the primer, use a brush to neatly cover areas that the roller cannot reach first. Soak a roller suitable for both water and oil-based paints thoroughly, then roll it out 10 times to spread the paint evenly. For a perfect application, complete drying is essential. When you touch it with your hand, it should feel smooth without any tackiness. This is the colored Deco Aspartic Binder that will be mixed with pea gravel for application. Parts A and B need to be mixed together before use. The base and hardener must be mixed at a ratio of 1.3 to 1. When applying, you need to carefully manage your timing. Color Deco Aspartic is a non-yellowing polyaspartic binder with excellent chemical resistance, abrasion resistance, and impact resistance, making it suitable for both interior and exterior flooring. Its high transparency makes it an excellent choice for creating a clean and refined look. There are various colors and types of pea gravel. Since the size varies depending on the type of gravel, you should choose the product that best suits the site where it will be applied. The name of the pea gravel product being used now is AP Beige. The size is uniform and the color is very beautiful. Rather than mixing in a large container, it is recommended to mix the binder with the gravel directly on the floor where it will be applied. That way you won't be rushed by the drying time. You can mix the colored Deco Aspartic Binder and pea gravel at a ratio of about 15 to 20 kilograms of gravel per 1 kilogram of binder. Of course, you'll need to adjust the amount of binder depending on the size of the pea gravel. Since the work has to be done by hand, if you mix and work with 120 kilogram bag at a time, you can keep track of both the time and the curing speed as you go. It's easier to gently mix the materials as if kneading with a small shovel rather than a large one. At first, you might think there's not enough binder, but after turning it over evenly for about 3 minutes, you'll see that the gravel and binder are thoroughly mixed and start to shine. Then use a 30-centimeter trowel to spread it out widely. Because the pea gravel has a certain thickness, if you spread it just enough so that the concrete floor is no longer visible and press it down firmly, it will end up being about 1 to 1.5 centimeters thick. As you evenly spread out the 20 kilograms, the hardening process will begin, and you'll get a sense of it by listening to the scraping sound of the trowel. A tip is to press down firmly and scrape widely so that the entire surface is evenly leveled. You must do this step because once the pea gravel is completely dry, any gravel pieces that weren't pressed in together may end up loose on the finished surface. You can see it gradually taking shape. Finally, the work on this roughly 6 pyong area is finished. If you don't scrape off the pea gravel stuck to the trowel from time to time, the binder will harden and make it difficult to work. If you have another trowel, occasionally scrape the bottom clean as well. As the layer of pea gravel on the trowel thickens during work, the trowel gradually becomes heavier. If you use urethane thinner, you can clean the trowel thoroughly. If the trowel has binder and gravel hardened together on it, you can scrape it off with another trowel or a putty knife. If it's caked on thickly, just soak it for a while. It will come off easily. Wipe off any remaining thinner with a cloth and it will be cleaned thoroughly. Once you let it dry thoroughly like this, the floor interior work is complete.